welcome back to my channel. If you haven't seen my 2022 plan with me, I will leave it linked down below. That is a little flip through that you saw just there in the beginning, and today we are going to be doing the January planning session. So I was a little bit stumped about what I should do for January, to be quite honest. My creative juices have just been kind of like all over the place, and I don't feel very confident and happy with my skills when it comes to bullet journaling, and I don't know, I've just been feeling a little bit like ugh about myself and my creative tendencies and just everything. So I was a little bit lost about what I should do for January, but I recently just got a bunch of thrifted old books, and one of the books that I got had like a big water stain on it and stuff, and it was never a book that I was going to read. Don't worry, I did make sure to check it up online to see if it was anything like super important and super valuable. It was not. So I ended up ripping the entire thing apart in order to use the paper for journaling and pen paling and, you know, all those wonderful little creative hobbies. And I'm very happy that I did, because I was like, oh, this is a wonderful thing that I could use for my January theme. And I just really love how the paper looks, and it's a much easier thing to do than it is to like draw a bunch of different things. And I really have like a lot of fun just playing around with paper and doing like scrapbooking stuff and things like that. And I was like, hey, why not use it? So I kind of based this theme off of like the word antique, or like antiquity, and, you know, just old antique objects, if that makes any sense. So we have the old book pages, and you might have seen at the beginning on the left hand side a little bit of a sketch of like an old hourglass and a pocket watch. So that's kind of like the vibe that I'm going for, like also with the brown paper. I think it really complements it. So that was kind of like my plan when it came to this theme, and I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, this was actually really fun and super relaxing to just sit down and really just play around with paper and basically do art journaling, which I haven't done in such a long time. And school has been absolutely insane this year, and trying to keep up with my bi-weekly upload schedule and stuff like that. It's just, guys, it's been a very emotionally exhausting year, so I'm very happy to be going into a brand new year with a brand new mindset and brand new goals. I think it's a nice little refreshing time for all of us, and I hope you actually just, you know, let's hold each other accountable for our goals. How about you comment down below what your goals are for 2022, what you would like to accomplish, whether that be health related or mentally related, physically related, or just, you know, career wise and stuff like that. Let's hold each other accountable. Let's, of course, without sacrificing our own mental health, obviously, please take care of yourselves. But yeah, let's try to do our best this year in order to achieve our goals and our plans, and do the best that we can do. For example, one of my goals this year is to really just get better at writing. Not writing like storytelling, but like my actual like writing, like calligraphy. I'm not the most confident in it. I don't really like how I do my cursive, so I'm gonna force myself to really take my time to do my cursive writings during my spreads and try to include it a bit more, and just really try to make it look nice and actually put effort in it. Like here on the left hand side, as I'm drawing the little hourglass, I did Antiques Hold Our History, which I just made that up on the spot, and I think it sounded pretty cool. I think that the cursive is okay, but it could definitely be better. So that is going to be one of my plans for this year, to just get better at wrist control and stuff like that. Continuing on, we have our wonderful little calendar spread. Guys, it feels so good to be able to do like a full spread again. I've missed it so much. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's because in my last bullet journal, I was starting to run out of space. So I had to do like, all my weekly spreads were like one pagers. So I had like 2 weeks on one big spread. And I had to condense all of the stuff, and it was rough. So I'm very happy to be able to do full spreads again. And sorry, I just got distracted. It is blizzarding outside right now at my place. Wow. Oh my goodness. Anyways, not related. back to the spread. So yeah, again, I was just playing around with that little paper that I was able to thrift, and I really, really love the look of it. I think it looks really cool. I just love like how like the yellow of the paper is such a big contrast compared to like the crisp white paper, and it just it makes my little heart so happy. Actually, it didn't hurt my soul too much while I was ripping up that book. Usually I'd be so against ripping up a book and just my heart would just be like, why would you ever do this to yourself? But I think it ended up looking pretty cool and it wasn't that bad. But yes, for this month's little calendar spread, I decided to cut up a page and do a little flap. I've never done this before, so I was quite excited to see what I could do with it. And I decided to put my mood tracker on the back of that flap, and then behind it would be my little habit trackers, and then I would have like a little bit of like a deco page on the right hand side. So I ended up having like a lot of space to just fill up with the paper, which I think is a nice little goal, and it fills up the space and it's not too busy and it's not like too much work either. So I'm glad I was able to choose a theme that doesn't require extreme work. The most extreme part is of course doing the little antique objects and drawing them and stuff like that, but if ever I'm just not feeling up to it for a week, then I can just skip it. Generally, I don't think my January is going to be extremely busy, but like we never know. So I decided to really go with a theme that could be either super heavy, so drawing like a lot of objects, or keep it simple and just fill it up with little paper and glue, which is always a fun little craft time to do. So again, like one of the past videos that I've done, and I think it was called How to Start Bullet Journaling or something, one of my main tips was keep your theme very broad. Just like really just have like a main inspiration word instead of having like a very specific thing. So like me, it was antique. Antique could mean so many different things. Another theme that is very broad that I've done before is just plants. So plants could be so many different things as well. And, you know, fish, or like it could even just be a mood. So like happy. So just drawing what makes you happy and just, you know, happy little colors or simplicity and stuff like that. I think that really helps me whenever I start feeling super overwhelmed of like what I should be doing for a theme, or oh, it should be better because I need to make a video about it. You know, like it sometimes gets to me like that in those ways, where I want to make something that is worthwhile for people to watch. And if I have a boring theme, then no one's going to watch and no one's going to appreciate, you know, what I've made. Not that I need other people's validation in order to be happy with myself, but just overall, like I just want it to be worthwhile for the people who watch, and I want it to be inspirational regardless. But sometimes I just need to tell myself, hey, this is what I need to do this month. And so that is what I'm going to do. And either way, it's going to inspire someone in some way. So that's what I need to keep trying to remind myself, and that it's okay to do something that is a bit more easy, I suppose you could say. And yeah. Finally, my weekly spread. So since it's like the first week of January, I didn't leave a lot of space to write down like massive to-do lists, because I'm only starting university the second week of January. So right during that week, I will still be in vacation time, which is so very appreciated. So yeah, I decided to leave the left-hand side for like a little journal spread, like art journaling area. And I really like how it looks, actually. I kept it, again, super simple, nothing super crazy. I didn't have access to a lot of stickers and stuff like that, which I think would have looked really cool if I did end up using them. So that was a little bit unfortunate, because I think that would have looked really cool, but I did my best with what materials that I had. I think I should really do like a big sticker haul at some point. I would really love doing that. So if ever you guys have like any stores or small businesses or something that you just really love, like their stickers and whatnot, please leave a comment down below. I really need some recommendations. Obviously like there is Amazon and stuff like that, but I want something like very original and like washi tape stickers and just, you know, that kind of stuff. So if you have any recommendations, please let me know. Those would be super, super appreciated. But yeah, again, kept it super simple. I continued with that little font that I had going, which is kind of like a New Times Roman, I think, style. And the numbers kind of follow that style too, and just simple black and white. And then I added the quote on the left-hand side, old as new. It doesn't really make sense, but again, I thought of it on the spot and I thought it kind of fit like the theme, and it was kind of like ominous or something. I don't know. And I also added these little deco art pieces to kind of frame it and to center it a bit more. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up the spread. So here is the final flip through of my January theme. Again, super simple, antiques, paper, all that fun stuff. I'm really going to take it easy for this month and really take time to rest because it has been very intense this year, but that is okay and it's important to rest. So remember to rest this year. It's been a rough one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope this was able to inspire you somehow, somewhat. And I will see you guys all again very, very soon.